Hello. Hello, all. How are you? So, I'm with you today because I wanted to reach out to my little sister. Hey, Andrea. My little sister and many others were raised in the church. We were raised to worship God and read the Bible. But I found that there were aspects of the Bible that didn't quite click for me. So I went down a shamanic path. I tried to search for God in psychedelics, basically. And through my research, I came across the Essene Gospel of Peace. The Essene Gospel of Peace. It was uncovered in the Vatican Library and translated. And it is the words of Jesus speaking to those that came to hear him speak. And I wanted to read a couple pages for you, Andrea, specifically for my sister, Andrea, as she looks for her own path to God, her own path to a relationship with Jesus that isn't bereft with the hypocrisies and the patriarchy. There's so much involved with church and how the Bible was put together and whatnot. And when I came across this in the Gospel of the Essene, I loved it. It spoke to my soul. It allowed me to engage with Jesus, with the idea of Jesus Christ, in a way that wasn't attached to all of the baggage that had been heaped upon me over the years. So I'm going to read for you today. I hope you enjoy. The Essene Gospel of Peace. And then many sick and maimed came to Jesus, asking him, "If you know all things, tell us, why do we suffer? Why do we suffer with these grievous plagues? Why are we not like other whole men? Master, heal us, that we too may be made strong, and need abide no longer in our misery. We know that you have it in your power to heal all manner of disease. Free us from Satan and from all his great afflictions. Master, have compassion on us." And Jesus answered, "Happy are you that you hunger for truth, for I will satisfy you with the bread of wisdom. Happy are you that you knock, for I will open to you the door of life. Happy are you that you would cast off the power of Satan, for I will lead you into the kingdom of your mother's angels, where the power of Satan cannot enter." The kingdom of your mother's angels. Your mother's angels? You hear about the Heavenly Father in church, but how often do you hear about the mother? Let's keep reading. And they ask him in amazement, "Whoa, oh, who is our mother? And which her angels? And where is her kingdom? Who is our mother? And which are her angels? And where is her kingdom?" And Jesus said, "Your mother is in you, and you in her. She bore you. She gives you life. It is she who gave to you your body, and to her shall you one day give it back again. Happy are you when you come to know her and her kingdom. If you receive your mother's angels, and if you do her laws, I tell you truly, he who does these things shall never, never see disease. For the power of your mother is above all, and it destroys Satan and his kingdom, and has rule over all your bodies and all living things. The blood which runs in us is born of the blood of our earthly mother. Her blood falls from the clouds, leaps from the womb of the earth, babbles in the brooks of the mountains, flows wide in the rivers of the plains, sleeps in the lakes, rages mightily in the tempestuous seas. The air which we breathe is born of the breath of our earthly mother. Her breath is azure in the heights of the heavens, sows in the tops of the mountains, whispers in the leaves of the forest, billows over the cornfields, slumbers in the deep valleys, and it burns hot in the desert. The hardness of your bones is born of the bones of our earthly mother, of the rocks and of the stones. They stand naked to the heavens on the tops of the mountains, are as giants that lie sleeping on the sides of the mountains, as idols set in the desert and are hidden in the deepness of the earth. The tenderness of your flesh is born of the flesh of our earthly mother, whose flesh waxes yellow and red in the fruits of the trees, and nurtures us in the furrows of the fields. Our bowels are born of the bowels of our earthly mother, and are hid from our eyes like the invisible depth in the earth. The light of our eyes, our hearing of our ears, both are born of the colors and the sounds of our earthly mother, which enclose us about as the waves of the sea a fish, as the eddying air a bird. I tell you in very truth, man is the son of the earthly mother, and from her did the Son of Man receive his whole body, even as the body of the newborn babe is born of the womb of his mother. I tell you truly, you are one with the earthly mother. She is in you and you in her. Of her were you born. In her do you live, and to her shall you return again. Keep therefore her laws, for none can live long, neither be happy, but he who honors his earthly mother and does her laws. For your breath is her breath, your blood is her blood, your bone her bone, your flesh her flesh, your bowels her bowels, your eyes and your ears are her eyes and her ears. Here's Jesus speaking about an earthly mother, speaking about the planet Earth as a living being, as a being that has taken responsibility to bring forth our bodies and to sustain us. I'm a goddess worshiper. And for me, the planet Earth is a goddess. And to hear that resonated in the words of Jesus, hey man, that just might make me be kind of cool with Christianity. If it wasn't for all those pollutions, all those people that just follow Paul all day long, I'm all about that Jesus, yo. I just wanted to share this with you, Andrea. and begin a dialogue about the possibility that the beauty and majesty that is Jesus can point us to the beauty and majesty that is the Holy Mother, that is the Heavenly Father. I love you so much, Andrea.